if you believe what I believe about Bitcoin, that it is digital property, it is a store of value akin to gold, it is the future of value storage, and the United States should hold it, and if the United States holds it and buys into it now, and I'm right, or Saylor's right, that it could trade to $1 million, or in Saylor's case, $13 million. We don't debate in this country gold. Gold should be reserved by the United States. We don't debate, it's apolitical to store and reserve oil. We got to get Bitcoin to that.
You tweeted, "We believe in a United States strategic Bitcoin reserve, not because it will help Bitcoin, but because it will help the United States."
I believe
Explain.
it. Well, listen, I think Bitcoin, it will help Bitcoin in the sense that if the U.S. starts buying it, the price of Bitcoin will go up. It'll force more adoption. So I don't necessarily think that's why we should do it. We should do it because it will help the United States. We should do it because Saylor is correct that if it is a piece of the operating layer of the future of transactions, if it is a piece of something that people can rely on, that can't get corrupted by central banks, if it's something that can't be monetized or inflated away, the value that's inside the network, then the network should be held in reserve. The same way gold is held in reserve, and frankly, the same way oil is held in reserve. And by the way, there are probably 27 or so things that are held in the U.S. reserve. It would include medical equipment. It would include lithium. It would include rare earth minerals, rare earth metals that the United States thinks that we need for technological preservation of our economy in the event of a nightmare, some type of warfare or something like that. So Bitcoin, if you believe what I believe about Bitcoin, that it is digital property, it is a store of value akin to gold, it is the future of value storage, then the United States should hold it. And if the United States holds it and buys into it now, and I'm right, or Saylor's right, that it could trade to $1 million, or in Saylor's case, $13 million, the United States would be very well benefited by having this asset on its balance sheet. And I applaud David Sachs, frankly, for understanding this, but I also applaud his gradualism. Because if he said Donald Trump is going to sign an executive order, we're going to buy 500,000 Bitcoin. We are in such a polarized society.
Certainly.
We may end up having the next person say, okay, I'm signing an executive order, we're going to sell 500,000 Bitcoin. We don't want that. So I think what Sachs has done is very prudent. He's trying to get a bipartisan commitment. We don't debate in this country gold. In other words, there's not a Democrat that says sell the gold and a Republican says buy the gold. We accept that gold should be in our reserve. Gold should be reserved by the United States. We don't debate. It's apolitical to store and reserve oil. We got to get Bitcoin to that, and I think it's going to take a little bit of time. So I applaud the way they've handle this, and it will be good for the United States.